In the mid-1990s, the city of Niterói, Rio de Janeiro, was the stage for a series of brutal crimes that left the population in panic. The person responsible for these heinous acts became known as the Vampire of Niterói. The story of Marcelo Costa de Andrade is one of the most terrifying and real in Brazil, marked by extreme violence and behavior reminiscent of the worst nightmares. Niterói, a peaceful city known for its beaches and natural beauty, was shaken by a wave of murders that began in 1991. The victims were mostly street children, vulnerable and often invisible to society. The brutality of the crimes and the way the bodies were found created an atmosphere of fear and uncertainty among the residents. Marcelo Costa de Andrade, a young man of only 23 years old at the time, began his criminal career in April 1991. He attracted his victims, street children, with promises of food and shelter. Once in his power, he took them to isolated locations where he committed acts of extreme violence, including mutilations and, in some cases, drank the victim's blood. This macabre behavior earned him the nickname Vampire of Niterói. The Niterói police worked tirelessly to capture the killer. The investigation was intense, with the collection of testimonies, analysis of evidence, and the search for patterns in the crimes. Finally, in December 1991, Marcelo Costa de Andrade was captured. The arrest was a relief for the population, but it also brought to light shocking details about the crimes. During the interrogations, Marcelo confessed to having killed 14 boys. He described in disturbing detail how he chose his victims and the methods he used to commit the crimes. His coldness and lack of remorse shocked even the most experienced investigators. Marcelo's confession revealed a dark side of human nature, difficult to understand and accept. The trial of Marcelo Costa de Andrade was closely followed by the media and the population. He was sentenced to 132 years in prison, although, according to Brazilian law, the maximum he will serve is 30 years. To this day, the case of the Vampire of Niterói is remembered as one of the most shocking in Brazilian criminal history. The case of the Vampire of Niterói left deep marks on society. It brought to light issues about the vulnerability of street children, the need for protection and support for these children, and the human capacity for cruelty. The story of Marcelo Costa de Andrade serves as a dark reminder that evil can be closer than we imagine. The story of the Vampire of Niterói is one of the most terrifying and real in Brazil. It reminds us of the importance of protecting the most vulnerable and always being aware of the signs of danger around us. If you like this story, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on the bell to not miss our next videos. And you, what did you think of this story? Leave your comment below.